Okay. So sitting tall and closing the eyes. Allow yourself to relax back into a broad, spacious awareness. Just allowing all the different sense perceptions, emotions, and thoughts that make up this moment, allowing them into your awareness. Without preferring one over another. And allow yourself to notice how this feels. Is that easy or very difficult for you to do? Within this broad awareness, I'd like you to notice that your breath is already a part of your experience. And all you have to do is choose to be aware of the breath, and there it is. So I'll invite you to choose to be aware of the breath throughout the rest of the practice. And begin to deepen your breathing. Inhaling belly, ribs, and chest. And exhaling as you reverse that. Establish a deep 3-part breath. And then begin to create a soft ocean sound at the back of your throat. A soft, controlled sound that in yoga is called Ujjayi. Use the 2 techniques, Ujjayi and the first technique, Dirga, to lengthen and slow down your breathing. Maintain this slow, deep inhalation and exhalation, and with the next exhale, come forward into a tabletop position. In tabletop, inhale, lift the tailbone, drop the belly, bring the crown of the head up. Exhale, tuck tailbone, round the back, crown of the head down. Moving back and forth, warming up the torso and the spine. Once you've warmed up, you can tuck the toes, lift the hips, and come up and back into a downward facing dog. And in downward dog, spend a little bit of time with your toes, feet, ankles, knees, and hips, just warming up and waking up this part of your body. Once you feel you've done that, come into your full expression of downward facing dog, fingers wide, hands shoulder width, palms flat, chest drawing toward the toes, feet hip distance, heels directly behind the toes, reaching toward the ground. Breathe here. With your next exhalation, walk your feet toward your hands as you come into a ragdoll. In ragdoll, grab the opposite elbow. Let your neck and back relax. You can soften your knees, sway the hips, nod and shake the head, stretching and loosening up the muscles along the back side of your body. And then with the arms relaxed on an inhalation, roll up to standing, stacking ears, shoulders, hips, knees, and heels. As usual, let's begin with standing back bend. Inhale, arms up, touch palms, and lift the heart as you lengthen from your pubic bone through your chin. Don't forget to breathe. And if there's any pain in your neck, just tuck your chin until that pain goes away. There should also be no pain in your back. Inhale through center, and as you exhale, release into forward fold. Inhale to half lift, and exhale to the top of a push-up for plank pose. In plank, make sure your neck is in a neutral position, your palms directly below your shoulders. Your shoulders are active and engaged. The ears, shoulders, hips, knees, and heels all align. And you aren't in any kind of a back bend, so taking the pubic bone and drawing it toward your breastbone. Let's take a nice deep breath here, and with our exhale, we'll drop the knees so we can focus on the bend in our arms, coming down about halfway. Feel the elbows hugging your ribs. Take a breath there. And with the next exhalation, lower the rest of the way down. With the next inhalation, press into the tops of your feet and the palms of your hands as you lift your head, neck, and chest for Cobra or Bhujangasana. With the exhale, lower back down, press back to tabletop, and then to downward facing dog. Take a few breaths in downward dog. From downward dog, let's inhale to the toes, and as we exhale, make our way to the front edge of the mat. Inhale all the way up to standing back bend. And then as you exhale, grab your right wrist, send your hips to the right as you pull your arm to the left for Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Lengthening from your hip through your wrist, and breathing very deeply and rhythmically. Let's inhale back to center, switch wrists, and we'll exhale to the other side. Inhale back to center and exhale to forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale to half lift and exhale right to the top of your push-up. And decide if you'd like knees up or down this time. Knees up is about 30% harder, so if you want to work harder, strengthen your upper body more, sweat more, then try it with the knees up. Take a deep breath, exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale, straighten arms and legs for up dog. The knees are actually off the ground. And then exhale as you pull both feet in and bring the hips up and back for down dog. Let's inhale to the toes and exhale to the front edge of our mat. We inhale back up to standing back bend and exhale to half moon. Inhale back through center. Exhale, half moon on the other side. Inhale to center and exhale to chair Utkatasana, also known as awkward pose. The knees are back over the heels, the hips are down. The arms are up and back, framing the ears. And let's relax all those muscles in our face and jaw and shoulders. Let's take one more deep breath here, and as we exhale, release into the forward fold. Inhale to half lift, and if you can, exhale right to the bottom of a push-up. Inhale for up dog, and put a push-up in on your way out if you can. Again, more push-ups will equal more heat, also more upper body strengthening. Okay, with our feet touching, let's inhale the right leg up and back. As we exhale, we'll touch the right knee high up on the right arm, and let's just take a breath here. We'll inhale that leg up and back, and as we exhale, lunge, and inhale to low lunge Anjaneyasana. So the hips are as far forward and down as they will go. The right knee is directly over the heel, both the knee and the foot point straight ahead. The left knee is on the ground, and our arms are straight up and back, framing the ears, just like chair pose. Let's take a deep breath, and we'll exhale bottom of our push-up as we make our way back to downward dog. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So feet touch, we inhale left leg up and back. Exhale, left knee, left arm. Take a breath. Inhale the leg up and back. Exhale as you lunge, and inhale to low lunge Anjaneyasana. Now as you hold this, I want you to feel the stretch at the front of your right hip. Breathe into that stretch. Take a deep breath, exhale, bottom of your push-up, making your way to downward facing dog. Okay, from downward dog, let's inhale to the toes, and we exhale to a seat. So this next posture is the inverted tabletop position. We bring the hands behind us, the fingers and toes pointing in the same direction. And what we'd like is to have our feet and knees about hip width apart. And on the inhale, we lift up, and what happens is our heels are directly below the knees and our wrists are directly below the shoulders. Now there should be no pain in the shoulders as we do this. So if there is, you're just going to drop your hips to the point where there's no strain in your shoulders. Otherwise, you can lift all the way up here. This is sometimes also called the crab pose, again, inverted tabletop position. These are all different names for the same position. Great posture for strengthening the muscles in our back and our glutes. So we're just lifting up here. Also the shoulders. Good. Let's exhale, we'll come down. We cross the ankles and roll forward to the bottom of a push-up, making your way back to downward facing dog. From downward dog, let's inhale to our toes. We exhale to the front edge of our mat. Let's inhale up to standing back bend. As we exhale, we'll take chair pose and add a twist to it, literally. All right, so we are still trying to keep our hips facing forward, but the arms are now reaching forward and backward toward the front and back of the room. We're looking back over our right thumb. Good, we inhale back up to center. We exhale to the other side, drawing that left hip forward, but drawing that left shoulder back. Good, we inhale back to center. We exhale to forward fold. Inhale, half lift, and exhale right to the bottom of a push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, push up back to downward facing dog. Okay, in downward dog, let's bring our feet to touch. We're going to inhale the right leg up and back. Exhale the right knee to the right arm. Inhale. Exhale to the center and hold for a breath or two. Inhale that leg up and back. And exhale as you lunge. Inhale to low lunge. And exhale, rocking the hips back into half triangle pose. So the foot is flexed, the toes and knee point straight up. We fold over the right leg for a generous stretch in the back of the right thigh. With the inhale, let's come back to our low lunge and exhale, bottom of the push-up, making your way to downward dog. Bringing feet to touch in down dog, let's inhale left leg up and back. And exhale, left knee, left arm. Inhale. And exhale to the center as you hold and take a breath. And inhale that leg up and back. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale up. And then exhale to your half triangle. So try and keep your hips over the knee and then just move this leg out if necessary to straighten it. Good. Inhale, come on back up, and exhale, bottom of your push-up, making your way to downward dog. And from down dog, we inhale to the toes and exhale to a seat. And now we take our inverted tabletop, or again crab pose, and we add a little bit of dynamic movement to it. So on the inhale, we lift up, and as we exhale, we pull the hips all the way through. Inhale, lifting up, and exhale, pull the hips through. Now, what do you do if your hips hit the ground as you do that? Use 2 blocks and place your hands on 2 blocks. It doesn't mean you're not flexible or that you're not strong. What it means is that your arms are shorter than your torso, and that does happen. That is just what we call proportion, and it's not a bad or a good thing. We just all have different proportions. Our legs and arms and torsos are different lengths. So as we do this is a basic belly up vinyasa. This helps us to strengthen the shoulders, the core, and our posterior chain. So very, very good exercise for us. All right, coming down, we'll cross those ankles and exhale to the bottom of a push-up as we make our way back to downward facing dog. From downward dog, let's inhale to our toes, and we will exhale to the front edge of our mat. Let's inhale up to standing back bend, exhale to chair twist. Inhale back to center, exhale chair twist in the other direction. Good, inhale back and exhale. A little deeper twist this time. Sometimes I'll call this prayer twist. So the hips are down, the palms or wrist directly between the shoulders. I'm pressing one palm to the other, drawing that shoulder back, and I'm looking up here. Okay, now you can stay here, or if you're familiar with side crow, you can inhale, open up your arms, and you exhale down into a side crow there. Nice warm up for where we're going. Good. And then we inhale, we come all the way back up to standing back bend to release that. And then we exhale over to the other side. Again, you could stay here, but don't be afraid to inhale those arms open, hands shoulder width, arms bent, gaze up, and you just gradually shift weight off of the feet onto the arms. So this is a deep twist, and it's also an upper body strengthener. So we're combining those two together. Okay, let's inhale all the way back up to our standing back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, and exhale, bottom of the push-up. Inhale, up dog, and push up back to downward facing dog. Okay, feet touching. Let's inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, right knee, right arm. Just try and touch it if you can. Inhale the leg up and back. Exhale to your nose, chin, or forehead. Again, just tap it. Inhale up and back. Exhale, opposite arm. Tap and try and hold as you breathe, so you're not holding your breath here. Then we inhale that leg up and back. We exhale as we lunge, and then this time we inhale up into what's called a crescent lunge, Ashtha Chandrasana. Front foot and knee point straight ahead, knee lunges directly over the heel, left hip forward, right hip back, left leg straight, left heel reaching toward the ground, directly behind the toes, arms straight up and back. Take a nice deep breath, exhale, bottom of your push-up, make your way to downward dog. Okay, feet touch. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, left knee, left arm. Inhale. Exhale, center. Inhale. And exhale, opposite arm. Just hold and breathe. Inhale the leg up and back. Exhale, lunge. And then inhale to the high lunge, Ashta Chandrasana. Good, we'll take a deep breath and exhale, bottom of the push-up, making your way back to downward facing dog. From downward dog, we inhale to our toes and we exhale to a seat. Once again, we take a look at our crab lift, and what we are adding is the dynamic element, which is the belly up vinyasa. Now, if that again hurts your shoulders or your back, just do the static version as best as you can. If you're doing the dynamic version, I'll invite you to add a little more challenge by lifting your legs, which looks like this. Inhale up into inverted table, exhale, pull through and lift one leg. Inhale back up, exhale, pull through and lift the opposite leg. And then for more challenge, you can pull through and just lift both legs each time. So it's really up to you how much effort you want to make here as you do this. This again, very good for strengthening your core muscles. Inhaling up and exhale, pull through and lift. Good. All right, next time you come down, cross those ankles, exhale, roll forward, bottom of your push-up, making your way back to downward facing dog. Okay, from down dog, let's inhale to the toes. We're going to exhale, front edge of our mat. Inhale all the way to standing back bend. And we will exhale as we bend our knees and come into essentially like a chair pose. And we'll bring our right elbow under the left and palms in front of our face. Okay, so these are eagle arms. Then inhale the right knee over the left, and if you can, wrap the toes around, and if you can't, just use the toes to help you with your balance. Square the hips off to the front of the room, and then just drop those hips down. And then drop the elbows, stretch the top of the shoulders, and then inhale elbows up and forearms away from the face, and stretch between the shoulders. Good, we inhale, unwind everything, and then exhale, left under right, knees down, and then inhale left over right. Exhale as you sink into it, draw those elbows down. And then inhale, elbows up and forearms away from the face. Breathe. Good. Inhale all the way back up to standing back bend and exhale to forward fold. Inhale, half lift, and exhale, bottom of your push-up, making your way to down dog. Okay, let's bring feet to touch. We'll inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, right knee, right arm. Inhale, lift it high, and exhale to the nose, chin, or forehead. Inhale, lift it high. Exhale, opposite arm. Kick that foot out, drop the back heel. Inhale, left arm up into the noon position for fallen triangle pose. Good, exhale the hand down, inhale the leg up and back. Exhale, lunge. Inhale up into crescent lunge. And then exhale as you twist open to the right. Inhale back up, and then exhale, twist to the right, a little deeper. Now it's not a warrior two, so you're not going to the left, okay? You're going to the right, opposite of a warrior two. A couple more times. Exhale, twist a little bit further. One more time, deep breath in, and exhale, twist even further. Good, inhale back up and exhale. Bottom of your push-up, making your way to down dog. Okay, with our feet touching, we inhale the left leg up and back. Exhale, left knee, left arm. Inhale up and back. Exhale to the center. Inhale up and back. And exhale to the opposite arm. Kick it out. And inhale to fallen triangle pose. Good, exhale that hand down, inhale the leg up and back. Exhale as you lunge. Inhale to crescent lunge. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale back up. And exhale, left. 3 more times. 2 more. And 1 more time, your deepest one yet. Good, inhale back up and exhale bottom of the push-up. Okay, inhale to the toes and exhale to a seat. Now, again, you can continue doing what you did last time. You can do a static tabletop if the movement aggravates injuries or other problems in your body. Just remember to do the best that you can. If you're adding some challenge here, then we'll add what's called a dip. So we inhale up, and then we exhale, we bend the arms, dip down. So it's the arms that are bending. My hips drop a little bit, but it's just to facilitate that bend in the arms. Inhale back up, and exhale, pull through, and lift one or both legs. Inhale back up, exhale, dip down. Inhale, lift, exhale, pull through. Good, continue with the breath. So this is very good for strengthening the tricep, which is the muscle there at the back of the arm. Modern life tends to not give us a lot of opportunities to strengthen that muscle, so it tends to get very, very weak and flabby. So this is a great way to strengthen it. All right, from there we cross those ankles. On an exhale, we roll forward to the bottom of our push-up. Okay, so from here, We'll inhale to our toes. I'm going to exhale, step, jump, or float, front edge of the mat. We inhale back to standing back bend. And then let's exhale right into our eagle pose. So again, bring that right elbow under the left. And then we bring that right knee over the left. And then this time we're going to add a twist. So let's inhale the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. And we try and twist over to the right as best as we can while maintaining our balance. I know it's hard. Try and use those arms for leverage to get that twist a little deeper. Good. Let's inhale all the way back up to our standing back bend. And we exhale, other side. And then we can inhale those arms up. And we exhale and just twist over. Okay, inhale all the way back up to standing back bend and exhale to forward fold. Inhale, half lift, crow, handstand, exhale, bottom of your push-up. Make your way to down dog. From downward dog, let's bring our feet to touch. We're going to inhale that right leg up and back. Exhale, right knee, right arm. Inhale. And exhale right to the center. Inhale. Exhale, opposite arm, kick it out. Inhale, left arm up. And then exhale, come on down into the auspicious twist. So the legs bend to a right angle. Okay, and then we bring our forearms to the ground like so. And then you're already in the twist, but if you'd like to go a little further, you bring your left shoulder to the ground, palm up, right palm into left palm. Okay, so we straighten out our legs. We come back into fallen triangle on an inhale. Exhale that hand down. Inhale the leg up and back. And exhale as you lunge. Inhale up into crescent lunge. And exhale as you twist over to the side. Good, so if you have long arms, you can bind the leg here. That will emphasize flexibility more. And then if you want to emphasize strength more, you can drop down into this arm balance, which is called Ekapada Konyanasana, second variation. And then from there you shoot back and take your Vinyasa. Totally optional. So if you don't know that pose and that frightens you, then by all means skip it today. Okay, from here, let's bring our feet to touch. We'll inhale left leg up and back. Exhale left knee, left arm. Inhale. Exhale to the center. Inhale. Exhale opposite arm, kick it out. And just inhale to a fallen triangle real quick, and then exhale down into the auspicious twist. So again, my legs are bent 90 degrees, both of them, but one is straight with the hip, and then one is at a 90-degree angle, right angle. I come down to the forearms. Maybe that's enough, and if not, I come down to my right shoulder. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and take those legs straight. Inhale, fallen triangle. Exhale that hand down. Inhale the leg up and back. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. And then exhale to a prayer twist. And then again, I can stay there. I can bind the leg if I've got the arms for it. And then if I want to look at my strength more, I can drop down into Ekapada Kondyanasana, second variation. Okay, inhale to the toes and exhale to a seat. Now I want to look at the granddaddy posture, if you will, of those tabletops that we've been doing. And it's called, instead of an inverted tabletop or crab pose, it's called the inverted plank. In Sanskrit, it's Paschimottanasana. Sorry, not Paschimottanasana. Purvottanasana. So to do Purvottanasana, we take those legs out straight. Notice I'm pointing my toes instead of flexing them. Okay, so they're pointed now. If I can, I'll get the soles of my feet to the ground. Hands are in pretty much the identical position as before. And again, I want those wrists directly below my shoulders. Now on an inhale, I'm going to lift up as much as I can. And this is going to, again, strengthen those muscles on the back side of my body, what we call the posterior chain. And what's nice about this is you're not really in a back bend. A back bend can do that as well, but some people have back trouble. And so back bending can be difficult for them. This is a great way to strengthen those muscles without really going into any kind of a back bend. If it feels okay in your neck, you can let your chin drop back. Keep lifting those hips. Try and get the soles of the feet to the ground. Make sure the shoulders aren't pinching or in pain in any way. Good. Let's exhale, come down, cross those ankles and roll forward, making our way back to downward facing dog. From downward dog, let's inhale to the toes and exhale, front edge of our mat. We inhale up to standing back bend, and let's exhale to chair pose, hands to our heart. We'll inhale the right knee over, exhale and twist. And then let's see if we can turn this into an arm balance like side crow. So we inhale, open up those arms, and then if possible, just going to move back a little bit. If possible, we come down carefully, hands shoulder width, elbows bent, gaze forward. And just like side crow, we shift weight off of the feet and onto our arms. Good. Let's inhale all the way back up to standing back bend. So really release that. Ah, that feels good. Now exhale, bend those knees, come down again. Inhale, left knee over. Exhale, twist. Inhale, open up those arms. Now coming down can be tricky. So take your time. It's almost like a little controlled fall. Just gonna take your time coming down. Again, I'm just gonna scoot back a little bit. Resting the legs on the arm and looking forward. Good. Inhale all the way back up, standing back bend, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, and exhale, go ahead and come to a child pose. Good. From child, let's go ahead and sit up. Bring our hips over our knees and feet about hip distance. You can tuck your toes if you like to make those heels a little easier to grab in camel pose, which is the pose we're doing next. Hands to your low back, fingers pointing down, elbows in toward one another. We inhale and lift the heart, and exhale as we begin going back. Now, if it feels okay, I can let my chin drop back, and I can even grab my heels if I like. Good. Inhale coming up, and exhale to Vajrasana, which is the thunderbolt, sitting here in this position. If that's painful on your ankles or your knees, just choose a different position. Good. From here, let's go ahead and cross the ankles, bring our legs out in front of us. And then we'll do a nice spinal twist here. So let's bend that, make sure I go the right way here. Okay, so we're going to bend our right knee, place that foot on the ground, and then bend the left knee and bring it back alongside your right hip. Then, sitting tall, inhale the right arm up, exhale that hand behind you, inhale the left arm up, and exhale the elbow over your knee. Inhale, sit tall, and exhale, look back over your shoulder, taking a nice deep twist. Good. We inhale, come on back to center. Exhale as you extend the legs. And we'll do that on the other side. Beautiful. Let's inhale, we'll come on back to center. And exhale as we take those legs out straight. Okay, with our legs straight, feet flexed, spine straight, we inhale the arms up. And as we exhale, we fold forward into Paschimottanasana. All right, arms to the ears. Inhale, come on up, and exhale as you relax those arms. Good. With our next inhale, let's draw the arms up, and with our next exhale, we're going to gradually roll on back onto our back. Good. Once you get there, let's go ahead and extend our arms up overhead. Reach up, grab your right wrist with your left hand. Move your left leg over to the left and cross the right ankle over the left. And then move your entire upper body over to the left as far as you can. This is a pose I usually only teach in yin yoga, but we're doing it today in this class, stretching our side a little bit. Breathe into your right waist and ribs. Good, let's inhale, we'll come on back to center. Bring those hips over to the left side. Reach up, grab the left wrist, the right hand. Take the right leg to the right, cross the left ankle over, and then move the entire upper body over to the right until you feel a stretch in your left waist and ribs. Good, let's come on back to center. And then we'll bring our legs in there. Give them a nice little squeeze. Can make some circles. Can rock side to side or forward and back. And then slide your hands under the hips with the palms down. Extend the legs straight up toward the ceiling. This is Saral Viparita Karani. Okay, and it's an easy inversion, very, very safe. You could do this against a wall if you wanted. If you want to go a little bit further, then what I recommend is take those legs up overhead, let your hips lift up, and this is called plow pose, halasana. You can hold your back, you can hold your legs, you can hold your feet. Just make sure that the weight is borne by your shoulders and arms and the crown of your head, so you can actually tuck your shoulders under if you like I just did. Okay, so you can stay here or grab your hips or back, extend your legs up. This is Viparita Karani, very similar to the half shoulder stand. And you could do full shoulder stand by straightening your body into one straight line. It's also called candlestick pose sometimes. To come out of the pose, let's just bend our knees and we will gradually let the hips come back down to the ground. Once they're there, we can bring the feet down, and when you're ready, you can extend your legs out straight. And then once your legs are extended, go ahead and slide your hands under your hips, palms up, so you're sort of holding the back of your thighs. Press into your elbows, arch the spine, and just gently let the top of your head rest on the ground. This is called Matsyasana, or a fish pose. Good. When you're ready, come on out of the fish. Bring your legs in one more time. And then extend your arms as you drop knees to the left and look to your right. Close your eyes and just let your breath be natural. Inhale back to center and exhale to the other side. Same thing. We inhale as we come back to center, grabbing the soles of the feet for happy baby, Ananda Balasana. You can roll around, straighten the legs, pull them apart. Give everything a good stretch. And when you're ready to relax, unwind onto your back into the corpse pose, Shavasana, with your feet comfortably apart, the arms, palms up, out at the sides, head centered, chin tucked in slightly, and eyes closed. Set a timer for 6 minutes, and for the next 6 minutes, just let your body rest in perfect stillness.